Rebel Force Radio presents.
This is Billy Dee Williams, Lando Calrissian. It's time for the quote of the week.
Billy Dee Quote of the week, Robot Chicken 2. Jim, these are alternate audio cues. I mean, Billy Dee is no stranger to the Robot Chicken crew. I mean, not only does he reprise his role as Lando Calrissian, but he's also done other stuff for them, I think.
Oh, yeah, he has. He's actually on Robot Chicken Star Wars 2. He does at least one other voice other than Lando. But the guys mentioned, too, in the special features on the DVD that Billy Dee was much more relaxed for this go-around and much more willing to have fun with it and roll with it. And you're going to hear it in this clip. What's great about this DVD is it's extended. It's longer than the special we saw on Adult Swim back earlier last year. I mean, they added a considerable amount of material to this thing, and it plays out kind of in the order of the events that happen in Empire Strikes Back. So in many ways, this is sort of a parody of the entire film, because if you watch it all together, sure, you'll see little shout outs to the prequel here, like that great Geico parody that Amit Best did as Jar Jar Binks, but it's real heavy on the bounty hunters. And like I said, it plays out in the order of the events that play out in Empire Strikes Back, all the way up until Lando flying off with Chewbacca. And that's a great skit. We're not featuring audio from that part, but it's funny because Chewbacca, we all know the scene. Billy Dee is outside the medical frigate in the Falcon. Chewie's sitting in the co-pilot seat. Luke and Leia are up there looking out the window, talking about meeting up at Tatooine. And Chewie starts roaring, and there's subtitles underneath that says, "Hey, isn't this weird that he's sitting here wearing Han's clothes?"
Well, you remember one of my all-time favorite moments was Pete talking about that moment, and he was like, what did Lando do? He's like, well, what do we have here? Some really cool clothes. Maybe I'll just put them on. It was one of those kind of bizarre things.
Maybe the writers for Robot Chicken were listening to the Force.
Maybe they were.
That's what that bit's about. He said, I think he's even wearing Han's cologne. And then he growls again. He said, wasn't it just like 5 minutes ago this guy totally betrayed us, and now he's sitting in Han's ship wearing Han's clothes? Doesn't anybody see anything wrong with this?
It's like he was trying to take over, he was trying to replace Han. And he wanted Leia.
He did.
And he wanted his ship back.
Huh. Exactly. It all adds up now, years later. Thank you to Robot Chicken. But what's great about this DVD, too, is not only do you get all that bonus stuff, but you get a lot of extra features like behind-the-scenes stuff, a visit to the Skywalker Ranch, and alternate audio cues. These are outtakes from the recording session. And the first one out of the box is Billy Dee. And fresh off the Robot Chicken Star Wars Episode 2 DVD, it's Billy Dee.
I'm not riding no unicycle. What? I'm not riding no unicycle. What? I'm not riding no unicycle. This deal is getting worse all the time. This deal is getting worse all the time. This is... Oh, what the man? This deal is very fair, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Oh, man, this is ridiculous. No, off. This deal is very fair, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
That classic Billy Dee laugh.
I was just going to say, I love Billy Dee's laugh.
Yeah. And also, so that's great stuff, man. That's great stuff. And also, there's a few commentaries on this disc, and Billy Dee sitting in on one of them with Seth Green crew. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's classic Billy Dee.
I'm not riding no unicycle.
Rebel Force Radio.